from a chair built for grown men. My mother beside me, quiet in a language this room refuses to understand.
Jesus.
Metal desks, fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, stacks of paper everywhere, lives flattened into forms. We wait. Names echo across the room. A man in work boots staring at the floor. A woman rocking a baby that won't stop crying. A teenager translating for his father. Faces worn thin by the same quiet question nobody asked out loud. We wait. Another name, not ours. A chair scrapes the floor, someone stands, not us. We wait. Another name, not ours. Fluorescent lights buzzing like they're tired of watching. We wait. Then Martinez. My mother looks at me. We stand, walk to the desk that decides things. The caseworker opens the file, paper sliding across metal. Her eyes land on me, not my mother, me, because I speak English. Tell her we need verification. Go ahead. Tell her. Like my mother isn't sitting right there. Like the boy whose feet don't touch the floor is suddenly responsible for the conversation. 8 years old. So I turn. Translate adulthood through the mouth of a child. Income, address, work hours. Words too heavy for a third-grade throat. My mother sits there listening to her son explain her life to a stranger, and the whole room pretends this is normal. We were poor, not starving, just poor enough to know the weight of every dollar. One pair of sneakers, you walk careful in them. When the sides split, you walk slower so nobody notices. Essentials, always essentials. Food was there, rice, beans, whatever stretched the week, but there were other lines too. Rooms full of quiet, boxes stacked near a wall, government cheese, a yellow brick in a cardboard box. You carry it out without looking at anyone because every face in that room already knows. And back at that desk, I sit there, 8 years old, feet not touching the floor, speaking for my mother to a stranger with a pen, and right there, I learned something I never forgot. No one said it, no one had to, but I felt it. Deep, clear, final. I will never sit in this chair again. Simply complicated. They said keep it simple. Like simple ever made it out of my building. Like bills paid themselves. Like trauma packed its own bags. Like a kid from the South Bronx was ever handed a clean start. Nah. Simple don't live where I'm from. We had instructions missing. Pieces missing. Fathers missing. Answers missing, but pressure. We had that in bulk. Life felt assigned, like somebody I never met already decided how far I'd go, like my future got stamped fragile before I ever touched it. And every time I tried to move forward, something unseen leaned on me, heavy, consistent, personal. So I did what I saw, what I learned, what was available. I drank, I sniffed, I made problems disappear the only way I knew how. Temporary, cheap magic that wore off right on time for reality to punch me in the same place again and again and again. That's the part nobody cleans up. You don't heal. You pause. You don't fix it. You mute it. You don't grow. You stall. And every time you come back, life's still there, arms crossed, looking at you like, You done yet?
Right.
And I wasn't. I was tired, not sleepy, tired of the kind of tired that sits behind your eyes and makes everything feel heavier than it actually is. The kind of tired that makes disappearing feel logical, not dramatic, just practical. Yeah, I said it. There were days I didn't want to be here. Not because I was weak, but because I was done. Done fighting, done pretending, done carrying things nobody could see, done waking up in the same shirt done waking up to the same fight in a different shirt. But here's the part that ruined that plan. People. Not a lot. Never a lot, but enough. A voice, a face, a memory, somebody, somewhere, still saying my name like it mattered, like I mattered, like I wasn't already halfway gone. That's inconvenient because now you can't quit clean. Now you got to think about who's watching, who's hoping, who's praying you don't become another story they shake their head at. Meanwhile, there's a whole audience waiting for you to fall, front row seats, studying your habits, placing bets on your collapse. They don't say it out loud, but you feel it. So now what? Now you're stuck between people who need you to rise and people who expect you to fail, and you're somewhere in the middle, not sure which one you believe yet. Here's the truth. Nothing changes until you stop lying to yourself. Not the drinking, not the sniffing, not the patterns, not the pain. None of it moves until you do. And that's where it gets complicated. Because the answer is simple. Stop, face it, feel it, fix it. But simple don't feel simple when survival taught you that destruction was the only break you got. So now I'm learning how to sit in it without running, how to feel it without numbing, how to stand in my own life without looking for the exit. Some days I win, some days I don't. Some days the only victory is I didn't disappear.
Wow.
And where I'm from, that counts.
Wow.
So yeah, call it simple from the outside, but from where I stand, this life, this fight, this decision to stay is simply complicated.
Wow. Go ahead,
You
brother.
can follow me on Instagram at JNixWrites, JNIX Writes. And if you want to read some of my personal stuff, I have a book that I put out called Afraid of Courage. It's available on Amazon. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Nice.